So your standard propagation is taking a cutting and rooting it. 6 weeks later, you have a little plant. These are all little plants, those are all rooted. That little plant gets taller and taller and taller until it becomes 4 foot tall or so and branches out. Then those 4 branches or 3 branches that branch out will get 3 more branches, and then it's ready to fruit. Here is my royal red that is starting to get color. My lights are not on, they usually are. That's real red turning in from my royal red. It's the only fruit I have left, I think. Definitely is from last year. But yeah. February royal red. Pacifica. Just wanted to show you what I use to grow my plants, dragon fruits especially. It's a mixture of all this stuff, which is nothing really organic that will rot besides the fertilizer that I'm putting on right now, some earthworm castings and chicken manure, but I'm just going to put that. I might even mix them in right now just because it's almost spring, but normally it would just be these guys. So peat moss, biochar, charcoal basically, but biochar even better, perlite, sand, and pumice. I will mix those together and show you the next step towards growing dragon fruit, and otherwise known as soil, but it ends up looking like this. So first thing I'm going to do is the basic, which is planting seeds. Looks like these little guys are sprouting. This is from the first fruit I ever had. I call it the VC Noi because I originally thought it was a voodoo child. It's self-fertile magenta. It's super, super good. And so this is the 2nd generation fruit of mine. I'm not sure what we crossed it with, or maybe nothing because it was self-fertile. But anyways, I just take all these tasty seeds, spread them out, and then put some soil on top, and then just keep it moist. Mine are in a greenhouse, so I don't put a cover on it, but if not, you probably want to put something on top of it to keep the moisture in. So, and as far as cuttings, I just take my cuttings, stick them in there, and hopefully in a couple weeks, or at least 6 weeks to 2 months, they will start to have roots. So, on an ideal lifespan for a cutting, you'd root it now, or probably even better 6 weeks from now, but we're a little anxious and this year's warmer. Then you get roots in 6 weeks, so let's say that one's 2 months old. You put it in the ground. Then by summertime, it's that big. By the end of the season, it's this big. Then it goes dormant for a couple months. Next year, it is a full-size plant that is that big, and you should get fruit. But lots of times it's a lot slower. Like take for instance this beautiful San Francisco. I don't know, it's not, possibly 2 or maybe even 3 years old. It's a very slow grower. Here's one more cool example of a plant, this Sour Patch Kids. I'd say it's 3 years old, and that's about the average amount of time it takes for me to get a full-size plant correctly grown. But it comes up 4 foot. A little rot right there I'll cut out. But instead of having 3 branches, it's got like 7 branches that come off of it. Each one of those branches has another branch. So that's a lot of branches. So I'm actually not even gonna let it grow any more branches. Maybe I'll let 1 or 2 grow in this next 6 weeks, but after that I'm gonna snip everything off and it should fruit because it has plenty of branches. 12 to 15 branches is all you need max.